So Ciaran, we're here at the Aviva where Celtic are going to be playing against Wolverhampton Wanderers on the 29th of July. How much excitement is there in Ireland for Celtic coming back?
There's huge excitement. I think for us that are travelling over every week and we've early starts on buses and on planes, to have it on our own doorstep is fantastic. You know, we would always view Celtic in many ways, the spiritual home of the club will always be here in Ireland. So to see the Celtic coming back to Dublin again for the first time in a number of years, there's massive excitement, both within my own family and in our supporters club in general.
That fact of connecting with fans in Ireland, it's important for people like yourself that go home and away, but also for that next generation of supporters. How vital do you think it could be for them?
I think it's massive. We're very fortunate in our own supporters club to see lots of young kids coming over. We have lots of young children who are still season ticket holders that would go quite regularly through the likes of the Kenny Foundation. We've been very fortunate to bring lots of younger kids from Dublin over to games that maybe haven't seen Celtic or don't have a full understanding of the club, the size, the scope, the power and the passion of the club. So to see it on our doorstep here and to have an opportunity to bring lots of kids who maybe aren't from what we would say traditional Celtic backgrounds over to the game to see Celtic is going to be a massive opportunity for us, and hopefully they'll get to see the magic that we're lucky enough to see every week.
Tell us about that passion for Celtic in Ireland and what it is like to be one of those hardcore that goes home and away and has to fund the trips to Scotland and has to wake up at those early hours in the morning.
Listen, I love it, and there's no doubts there are hardships, there's lack of sleep, it can be a financial offset, but for us since our early years it's been a huge labour of love. We would be fanatic, I suppose. We were brought up with the story of Brother Walford and John Glass and great Irishmen like Willie Maley and Patsy Gallagher and Sean Fallon. You know, the history of the club is steeped in Irishness, and it's steeped in Irishness to this day. So for us, it has, as I said, its difficulties in that, you know, early times are long days of travel. It is the financial offset. We're well used to making our sandwiches and our flask of tea on a Friday night and all that goes with going to games. But listen, the best days of our life have been going to Celtic Park. So in many ways, we're the fortunate ones here in Ireland that get to go regularly.
And when there are so many distractions now in modern life, so many clubs to support, Celtic coming back over here, that just puts that seed back into people's minds of those early foundations and how important Ireland is to Celtic and Celtic is to Ireland.
There's no doubt Celtic it's a Scottish institution, but in our eyes it's an Irish football club, and you know, it was founded for that purpose, and it has maintained that way throughout our whole history. So the Irishness, the values, the sense of community, the charitable aspects of Celtic are as important, we believe firmly today, as they were all those years ago when the club was founded.